Hey people, Paul Wilson Lindner Jr. here, aka Positive Paul, on social media. It is Wednesday, 7:38 a.m., December 14th, 2022. And for the few people that noticed, I did another upload to YouTube. And at 7:14 a.m., would have been, 23 minutes ago? They flew over the house, shitting their pants. Now, who's they? Well, let's go down the list, folks. The American Nazi, Edomite Jew, sad sack Satanist. That's the main group. And then they have their tentacles stretched out far and wide. They go by many different ways to describe them. World Health Organization, International Monetary Fund, United Nations. You know the deal. Why would these people, if they are people, which they're not, why would they continue to want to do this little vaudeville act concerning myself? It's because they did something they can't turn back from, namely MK Ultra, which was never adjudicated with this bogus church commission, namely satanic ritual abuse. The real victims, they would have been mercilessly stalked, harassed. First, they have the workplace harassment to take away the individual's ability to make income because, some people that get this, they're going to fight back. And so what we have is a bunch of Benedict Arnold baby boomers that sold their children out, and then this MK Ultra brainwashing, mind control garbage through Hollywood, music, everything else took care of at least two generations, the one before me and mine, to make sure that we did not pick up on the fact that we are you can take your pick, biblically, conspiratorially. What do I tell you? All that is coming to a head. We're at the crossroads of them spending thousands of years to try to delay this, put this off, try to play out prophecy on their own terms. Because this backwards ass, Babylonian, satanic, usury system of servitude is just about ran out of gas. And there's nothing going to revive it. See, they can have all their little Mickey Mouse global reset garbage, but we know what the real reset is about. Now, why would they continue to do this 7 years in a row now? Non-stop, with very little breaks. Here it is, closing in on Christmas. And see, they've got the Community Watch Snitch Network now on high alert, because I guess some of these Satanists that are camped out down here, see, they want vacation. Who would do this? Spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a month to maintain this perp network here in Mexico, Tijuana, Rosarito, or wherever else I go. It doesn't matter. They're firmly entrenched here in Rosarito. All the neighborhood, with the lies and slander, not all of them are in on the stalking and surveillance, but I know who is and who isn't. And what they do now is they smile with their little sneers and, they wave because they know what they're doing, these little weasels, but they don't realize it. Their piggy bank known as America is just about over. All these people have ties, financial ties to the United States. It's sickening, Won't do shit to change their own country. Oh yeah, they're doing it, putting lipstick on a pig because of my complaining. See, I would keep my mouth shut, but they want to continue to take this blood money. Allow these Satanists to operate unabated. So here, this is over 2 weeks ago. This is the fragmentation of your false reality concerning whatever they did 40 years ago out on Long Island, concerning me and these other dead boys. They have a time-tested method to eliminate their victims. So, none of you can explain this, you Hollywood hybrid hack, movie, film, special effect producers. Oh, okay. It's defect in the iPhone. Why are these assholes flying over? Why? Why, folks? Just keep your eyes right here, right in the middle, all right? They come in from another dimension. You see that? You people don't see, because you're all a bunch of frauds on social media. I'm down here, not a penny in my pocket, dodging these assholes that could give a shit about their own people, more or less an American. If I was laying dead on the street, they'd all have a one big laugh. But they don't realize it. It's a curse for all of them that will continue to do this and not repent. Because hell on earth is coming. So yeah, you saw the video from yesterday. Here it is. They just pop in whenever they want because their false reality is crumbling, people. Piece by piece, bit by bit. And that's why they have the censorship. So now, these bozos on social media, this MK Ultra Now guy on BitChute, Steve, I tell you what, you can have your fun now, but yeah, you won't go nowhere near me, will you, buddy? But here, we know what you're all about. We know you slick snake oil, man. Now, this asshole with these goofballs that he has on his channel, what do I tell you about these Nephilim hybrid freakazoids? The first batch are from the late 40s through the 50s. Then you're going to come to my group that's in the 60s. They think it's a joke that they create these freakazoids and their little ritualistic orgies or whatever, however it works. I don't need to know. I don't need to listen to these social media frauds. I think they got something figured out. All they know is they're on borrowed time. Now, is this the video that BitChute's been waiting for? Because, see, I put up a good video thanking the good people on BitChute, and very few people, looks like, they viewed it. But if I put up one of these videos, they all come out of the woodwork. So, what happens is, these frauds can't keep their act together. It's going back to the same old, folks. There is a spiritual force that is above it all. And whenever they want, they can rain hell on these Satanists down here. And that's what's about to happen. Wow, look at that. Isn't that cute? Hey, well, real good there, MK Ultra Now. You phony. Now, these goofball super soldiers. Oh, secret space program. Yeah, Corey. See, you assholes that think you could pretend to be me and these dead boys, and that you're going to have your little fun on the cesspool known as social media, and making everybody, see, once, what do I tell you? I'll keep repeating myself 1,000,000 times to make you all sick to your stomach. Facebook and YouTube first, they outlived their usefulness, and so they found ways to continue to hide the truth. What are these people? What was offered to them? What did they gain from this? Now, you would think by now that Homeland Security would question some of these targeted individuals, right? Because we're all, if you're white, you're a domestic terrorist. Don't you get that, you asshole Benedict Arnolds up there? The ones that are hiding in your house, right? You don't think your mommies and daddies sold you out, but they did. And in turn, what we're stuck with is these freakazoids. Now, am I making myself clear, people? Because when I'm gone, you're all next. What do they all do? What do they all do? They got to touch their self to correct whatever's going wrong inside these Nephilim hybrid freakazoids. Oh, okay. White hats. These dumb fucks. Oh, the 66,000 indictments rounding up the pedophiles. These fucking screwballs. Real cute, Corey. There you go. There you go. He's got, see, he has his place of shelter. He has his bank account intact and is able to go. And I guess, I don't know, how, you know, they look, they don't go nowhere near him, right? None of them. Do you ever notice how these slippery, slimy, sleazy super soldiers are all allowed to run their yaps? And there's no blowback? See, the difference between me and them, anybody could come down here to Rosarito Beach, Mexico. I'll show you what goes on. But you won't, because you're all a bunch of cowards. I've been here on social media for 7 years, squawking about my sellout family. My problems with these implants, MK Ultra, satanic ritual abuse as a kid. And the rest of the world don't get that. Mexicans don't get that. South Americans wouldn't get it. It's just, you know, there was a reason why these countries around the world were kept poor, tired, hungry, oppressed. So when a day came, they could be very manipulable, malleable, being able to be used as useful tools to serve the purpose of what? These asshole Satanists in Illuminati or wherever. All the sidetrack, all these dead-end alleys that we got brought down, right? Trilateral Commission, Bilderberg Group, Davos Group, Bohemian Club. Yes, they all exist. It's one big club of these freakazoids that when they're done using whoever they can use, they'll pack up and leave them high and dry. That's how it works, folks. That's how it works. Now, they're all the same. Every single last one of them. And remember about the slit eye, you dumb fucks on YouTube. If a little boy or girl was put through satanic rituals, would they demonstrate the slit eye possibly? And then, you know, you cute, dopey comment perps, you're not that smart. You're not that smart. You're not that smart. Every single one of them. It's a sad case, folks. This is what you love. This is what qualifies as entertainment, I guess. Because you people don't think. You think your paychecks are still going to keep rolling in. You think you're going to have a retirement. The Satanists are laughing at all of you. If you're in my age group, there ain't no retirement for someone that's in their early to mid-50s. The baby boomers, see, they need the replacement migration. That's why the South Americans and Mexicans have been let into the country. And yes, they're not all bad people. They just want jobs, want a life. But see, you got to pay these pensions for these white people that you apparently, you know, you've been taught, a lot of you, that all white people are bad. But they don't even know what an Edomite Jew is or an Israelite. That's been lost because no one reads the Bible. So yeah, they got to keep, these Social Security payments moving for the next couple years for these baby boomers that sold all their children out in America. So, they killed all the most of the white people, or dumbed them down, or they're just the terror. What do you think, folks? In a population of 330 million, how many terrors are there in the United States? Oh, Duncan Cameron. Real cute, Duncan. How'd you make your mouth? Is that a parlor trick? Right? Ooh, the lead psychic on the Montauk chair. Wow. 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 They're all freaks. Oh, okay. Remember the graying. It's on the hands, exposed skin. Because these lanky, spindly, little fallen gray angels, right? What? Their hands don't look human. That's why the hands go haywire with the electromagnetic distortion. Their eyeballs don't look human either, you dumb fucks. That's why you get the most electromagnetic distortion on these Nephilim hybrids. Because they don't look that way. Now they got human bodies, right? They're all the same. Whether it's MK Ultra Now guy or Richie from Boston. And this guy, he must be, okay. See, he's squawking. He keeps having to fix his truck. His truck keeps breaking down. And now he has to, because he's staying in these hotels, he thinks, I can't afford this. You're swimming in your, I guess, foolish Freemason, however you get your bank account up there, Richie. Because what do you do if you've just been a low-life YouTuber for 10 years? What have you been doing for work? He won't tell us. Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie. I got some more bullshit for you. You just stand by. Oh, and talk to my boys at Goldco, okay? You'd think Richie would have these planes popping off these EMP flashes with these alien insectoids. I cannot wait till these assholes get found out. Now with the green screen, you freaks. The pastor, the Paul, the cream cheese bagely types. And his buddy there, Stevie Boy, Banoon. Oh, big CIA guy, huh? You notice they got all these inside information to all this? But they'll never tell you where it comes from. It's all mysterioso. And every single last one of them, they dumbed us down with this MK Ultra and put these freakazoid hybrids to give birth, give life to these conspiracy theories. Which, actually, a lot of it's true. And yes, see, they love to get you sidetracked with the predictive programming. You assholes know Hollywood's a cesspool. But you'll still go to the movies. You'll still watch television because you don't know better. You don't know better. Don't even understand what the hell you're looking at, do you? Very, very, very interesting. See, they can come kill me now, because I'll come back and haunt all of them. It will, oh man, when things go bump in the night, yeah, that's right. That's right. See the graying on this goofball's thumb? All right, they're all the same. It doesn't matter. Well, there you go, people. Do you want me to continue, or have you had enough yet? Imagine shaking that cold, clammy hand. See, this is a sellout human right there. And that's why they've got the sourpuss on their mugs, because they know they're a bunch of sellouts. They'd lie to their own mothers if it keeps them alive. Now, with the green screen, all that, okay, these fallen angels, the deal is, let's see if I can get that, the electromagnetic energy, something to do with the holograms. Because again, these fallen angels look like these spindly, sickly, disgusting, pale, gray aliens. And to give them illumination to make their skin look more human-like, and the features that aren't human-like, like their hands and their eyeballs and their ears. I see an offshoot. Finally, I gave her some new information. Don't worry, I know how this works, people. And it doesn't matter, you can hate me all day long for giving you the truth about who the frauds are. And I'm sitting here, my sky watches, I have put up some of the best sky watches over the past month, and for some reason, if the stats are true, no one's watching these sky watches. Well, no one's watching, period, really. You'd think by now that someone would be smart enough to figure out my email in the about section, ask me how I'm doing. And the ones that do try to help, I know not everybody can help, because you might be one step away in the same position. I get that, don't worry. So what they do is they can literally create these holograms and walk around in this dimension. But what happens is, this isn't a very good representation, but at the bottom you can see the same thing. This is from a flyover video from 2016, which my phone was stolen. I had a couple of them with these things. It's not coming in very good, but those are the gray aliens right there that you know and love. There's the Draco hanging out in a tree. That's what it looks like, a high-ranking Draco demon. Look. 2 eyeballs, the hood. Yep. Right there. There's Jezebel. Look at her. Orb. In one of my videos, flying around. There's Lucifer. There he is. There's Lucifer, your buddy, with the fallen angels. Right down there. That's what they look like in the real. Reptilian demon with the hologram. Right there. Now, remember the age groups for these Nephilim hybrids. First group, 47 to 60. And then you would have had my age group from the 60s into the 70s. But these numbskulls, they are in their 30s, I believe. So, look, they're still active with these, whatever they're doing to create. Well, see, you have the dynamic of the Edomite Jew, which has, their DNA is degrading as we speak. And that's why they need all the primp and fluff to try to make them look more human-like. Once sin entered into mankind's existence, whatever the spiritual essence of illumination, all that is no longer, they have to recreate that. They don't have it. Now, the ancient Israelites were the last group to have that connection, which was through Noah. And when they tell you the Bible is an allegory, there's no truth to it whatsoever, be very, very careful. Yes, the scribes may have changed some things, but I would be very, very, very careful. And look, they know when they're flipping out because they all stare. They stare. Look, the guy's like, oh, my hand, look at it. He's covering his face. There she is, the darling, the graying of the fingers. All right? They're all the same. And I hate to say it, there's Missler. His eyes are wide open. There's me. There's the alien insectoid. there I am again. Time travel, huh? This was back in March of 2020. I had made a video for Eagle Wings Ministry that had sent me a gift card back then. And this is what was going on, because remember on March 13th, what happened, people? So if you think there's time travel, all right, you think that these asshole Satanists are trying to fix something, you just remember, they don't got anything figured out. Yeah, they really can, they got a good game going, and they can cause some damage, don't get me wrong, I get that. But to be going back and trying to fix whatever it is I did and these other boys which are dead, good luck to you, because they keep running into trouble. And remember, if there really is time travel, they only want to know one thing, is when that great day of the Lord's going to arrive, when their time is up, their ticket's punched, people. There's Al, old Al. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. See, look at his hand. It's the same thing. Now with these Nephilim, when you go through these portals, they're okay. The reason, what happens with these portals, these stargates, that you have to have some type of technology inside you, or the reason why they use younger people, it's because they're, for one, it's something about the purity of their body and being able to absorb or have electromagnetic radiation pass through it. Because with the thing with Germanic ancestry, for some reason, the pH in these people, if you have I think if you have a higher pH, your enzyme functions, all that, if that's the case, then your body has more electrical resistance, meaning you won't feel the effects of electricity. You should be able to grab wires and ground them. So if you're passing through a portal, which is essentially, it's a transfer of electromagnetic energy that you have to go through the human body to pass through that. And just, hey, think of it, if you're a bag of popcorn in a microwave, I don't think not everybody can do this. And if these super soldiers, all right, if these super soldiers can do that, they've got technology inside them. Here's my first driver's license right here. This is what I look like on, it would have been, I guess, January 30, that's expiration. So this was January of 85. I turned 17 in 84, October of 84. So that's what I look like back then, which is essentially the same. And we're going to have to go back over this Montauk garbage, because if somebody was exposed to that, they could demonstrate this. None of these assholes that have been squawking about this for years know what they're talking about. This is going to be a shock when you find this out, that they killed off most of the people that were involved in this. And I'm only around it's because someone wants me to be a witness against these Satanists. Other than that, I should have been killed long time ago. In fact, I mean, look, they try. They've tried to pull some stunts on me. I don't get it, because I don't wake up, plot, plan. Half the time I don't even think about them. That's the thing right there that they don't get. They had some asshole the other day when it was raining pull up in a Mercedes and spin his wheels trying to create smoke to go into the house, exhaust, and the wind blew it the other way. And he tried it a second time, this asshole. Yeah, I got you, buddy boy. Don't worry. You should see the stupid shit they do down here. These Mexicans love it, though. They love the money. You know? Other than that, I guess the women, you know, it's either be a whore in Tijuana or I don't know what to say. It's like, why would they have these perp academies training these young women to be these snitches, these stalkers? See, you can tell when desperation sets in for these assholes camped out down here tied to my grandfather's uncle, Carl Henry Lindner, George Bush, Kissinger, and it's a long list, folks. You could be, let's say you're a kid in a Bilderberg family, right? And you're one of them. You're one of us. Well, they know they don't want you getting in their way. So you could easily find yourself targeted because of that. Or what if you're in a family that's connected to the International Monetary Fund? See, the way MK Ultra was explained to you, the way the targeting is explained to you, it's very... a lot of things are left open for the imagination. This mysterious government targeting program that everybody parrots the same thing. Once you hear the word program, that's your clue that someone either is confused or they're a social media fraud. They don't get that they got a Satanist in their midst that's been lying to them their whole life. Now, Alex, this is from yesterday or 2 days ago. He got a tune-up, right? But they put him through the skewer to somehow symbolically, $1 billion fine for baby Jabba the Hutt. And they tuned him up. They're going to let him do his shtick for a little while longer, having all these goofballs on, that they're all on borrowed time. But see, even him, it's crumbling. It's crumbling. You can see on his forehead, by the mouth. And here's our buddy Gonzalo Lira. Look at his fingers, the graying. What do I tell you, people? These assholes are all the same. But they talk, they got good intel, huh? Why isn't this guy? Why isn't he in the bunker, the trenches, with his Ukrainian buddies? But he gets to run his mouth on social media. Huh. Very interesting. Very interesting. And there they are. That's who needs to keep the Social Security payments going to these sellout Benedict Arnold baby boomers. See, it's a steady stream. Now that they got rid of all the white people. Now this guy, Robert Smith in San Diego, who took over for the goofball, Goering, that resigned after I sent my letter explaining to him back in 2015. See, America is so done deal. They're living off one lie after another. And notice how they've been more than 330 million doses. Could you believe this, folks? So see, I want to go up there and get these implants fixed. But see, these doctors all had to amend their notes after I put them to task, except the one fixer, Javers. They think they're gonna walk away with their retirements and all that. But see, they pull, and if I go back up there, which I just might, to see what they do, see what they're gonna do, people. So if I disappear, what? Remember Brian 2? The goofball that I've been explaining about for years? He was just up there, folks, right, in LA. But the VA police were harassing him. Now, would the VA police harass me, folks? Or would they let me go do my doctor's appointment and have respect for an individual that served this country that it's on borrowed time? Every country before, it goes into the toilet because you live in a world that Satan runs, which is this Babylonian system. He didn't create this world, but he runs it, the systems of it. whether vis-a-vis the religious, industry, or just the economic engine, right? So you guys, you went to college and got an education, and you worked hard, and you think your money's going to be there for you. Meh, good luck to you all. So yeah, so look, I got nothing to grind with nobody. Just, give me some aspirin, all right, so my head doesn't hurt. Nothing you could do. You can't reverse these implants. That's why you'd think Homeland Security come question me, but they won't, because they're cowards. These crazy bald heads. Oh man, it's just so sad. So sad. Now, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Let me see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now, see, YouTube, they're not very nice. They don't play nice. See, they want their cake and eat it too. Now, this individual here, she's done very well for herself up there in Silicon Valley, huh? They're all swimming in money and bank accounts, can freely move about. But, see, they got one problem. They're on borrowed time. My happiest day is when YouTube is gone. Take my channel down. You'd be doing me a favor. These people don't deserve my information. I know where I end up. I know where I end up at. See, very, very interesting, folks. Now, remember what I was going to do. I'm going to change my channel name to Pain in the Ass Paul. Is that a good idea, people? Raise your hand if you want to. See, all these other frauds have to constantly change their channel name. That's another indication of a social media fraud that just can't keep their channel name straight. Like these phony TIs. Wow. Okay. See, I'm just the asshole that doesn't understand why this occurs. I don't know why. Right? We're just all a bunch of assholes. We all see this, but some of us it's just entertainment. That's all it is. Others are there to mislead and confuse. And remember, Satan wants his own spokespeople up there, folks. They don't want a positive Paul up there. So, I'm supposed to be happy that you've censored my channel. I'm supposed to be happy that I get sent all these frauds to my channel. The dopey comment perps that think they can try to misrepresent, mislead, and confuse people about what my situation is. Jude, I know you're still watching, and you see what goes on, but you can't help me. You can't do nothing for me. Can you? Where's a lawyer in Texas that can't be bought and sold like a dirty whore? Come down here. They don't exist. They don't exist. Now, they're all the same. Every single last one of them. Look at his finger down there. Oh, okay. Oh, directed energy. EMF broadcast. Very, very interesting, people. Alls I'll tell you, I'll wrap it up like this because I want to puke. I'm sick to my stomach. And I will bless them that bless thee and curse him that curseth thee, and in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. Amen to our father Abraham and his son Jacob and his son Isaac. Without them, we'd be nothing.